Hello, today I'm going to walk you through the development of TinyCat. This was developed as the 7-day challenge for the course Spec-Driven development together with Deep Learning AI and JetBrains. So basically here is the final result for this MVP. It has a retro style, and the app was built to be intentionally difficult, a little bit with like a real cat. So once you get to the screen, let's put here a name for cat, lion. You can select the color you want. Maybe I want my cat a little bit green, and I can start. Lion is being made. While we are going to leave lion here a little bit, and we are going to focus on the process, because that's what is important. I followed the philosophy that before any code was written, we had to work on the constitution, where we're going to define everything: the states, the stats, actions, add cases, user flows, and so on. So that's what was done. You can find here in the documentation inside his specs. And if I could be honest, if I was going to start this again, I would have spent a little bit more time on this part. Especially when it comes about the states. As I said, I wanted the app to be a little bit difficult, so I end up creating, this is how it looked in the beginning and this is how we end up. Because I wanted things to be a little bit more difficult, a little bit more fun, I include several states and also a few Easter eggs. So the cat starts as happy. Happy is better than fine. And if the cat is very happy for a certain amount of time, he asks you if he shows you the belly, and you can decide to pet it or not. And that has a reaction. The cat's not going to say yes all the time. And you have to go and play it and to be able to see all the states yourselves. The cat can become sick, they can become bored. And if everything goes well, the cat will evolve. Evolved cats, they think that they don't need their human very much, but they will still decay, however, in a lower rate. So we can look at our cat back here, see that he's just doing fine. But well, what's gonna happen if maybe I click on the cat? Wow, I was beaten. Like, he didn't like that, because of course I didn't play with the cat yet. And another logic, when the cat plays, he loses a little bit of energy. But let's try to feed him some tuna. Nice. Some treats. That's his favorite. So these are all things that you are going to be finding out during the game. This is one of my personal favorites, the poo. Let's leave the cat there and go back to the documentation. It's still inside the specs in the roadmap. I created 7 phases. This is a little bit to reflect the time we had to develop this project, 7 days. I didn't do necessarily in disorder. I did in disorder. Didn't do necessarily 7 days. I did it two days, but to reflect that structure. We have of course the tech stack. Everything runs on the browser, so it's always you and your cat. That's it. Nothing extra. I'm playing a little bit more, creating an audit on one of the days I was working, but all the features, they are also documented here. And for example, phase 1, it was the core loop game. We start creating the feature plan with the validation and with the requirements. So in this phase, for example, in the initial of the game, it was like you saw before. Nothing on the screen was touched upon yet. So you can see my cat's a bit bored because we haven't done anything with him, and now things are getting a bit dangerous because he can also become sick. But well, again, go play for yourself. You can clean the pool. Yes, who disappeared. And I also implemented live dark game. And if you go through the documentation, you can see that you can also trigger all the states here in the console. For example, I triggered the state hungry. If I want to start a new game, I don't like this cat anymore. Don't do that in real life. So this cat boy is gonna be pink now. That's why not. Switching back to GitHub, I implement several tests. They run every time I commit push. And this is also implemented in GitHub pages, so all the tests are of course documented as well. Ooh, sorry, went a little bit too far. Don't do these presentations very often. But in total we have 81 tests. There are some tests that are pertinent to the cat. For example, the caps, the boundaries for food and stuff. Some of the boundaries are pertinent to the game. Well, I think that's it. Like I said, there are some short Easter eggs. I would go and play yourself, but you can also check everything in the documentation. And the last thing for us to finish, I also create this little decipher me human here. Then it has a little bit in cat talk, a few tips on what you can do in the game. It's designed intentionally to be like that, a little bit riddle, so of a riddle. Yeah, I wanted to bring as much fun as I could for this simple project. And yeah, no cats were harmed in the process of this. It was really fun. I enjoyed a lot. I hope that you enjoyed as well. Thank you.